All right. So I'm doing a little bit of video editing here in the free DaVinci Resolve. I had a situation where I did the video previously. And I had a situation arise where, like, because like me and my buddy that's in the video here, we was chatting back and forth while we were both streaming, and we were just vibing out and what have you. Well, he's playing some like videos in the background, and it was like, is getting me, you know, freaking RCDA'd. So I had to go back through and like put a blur over what he has going here, and that blur will keep me out of trouble. so, so yeah, we're just kind of like going through, putting some stuff in, and I may change some things, redo some things. And I do talk about a situation that happened to me when I was working in mental health. Hey. So, as you can see, like raw meat nightmares, you know, that's a legit thing. That's a legit story. So, I used Photopea for this. So like I'm just going through and like adding stuff. This will be like my like intro deal or whatever. But she like took the sheath off of that thing and folded it down and used it on herself until it like thawed out, and she was like scooping it out of herself raw and eating it. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
4 for me. Yeah.
In that case, I'm gonna stay up too.
Bro, let me tell you something, dog. Since I started doing these coffee enemas, dog, it's been what? So like what? So like I want to add something there over the what? Like confused what? And I'll kind of show you how I do that. Like I use remove BG, because like the graphics that I use, they happen so quick, like you don't need like 4K shit for it, you know what I'm saying? So like I'll just be like, what confusion, and I'll find one that doesn't, like this one right here, it's licensable. That's funny. So I'll grab this. When I go to save the image, I'll look and see what it's saved as. So this isn't as a web source, I can use that. So I'll come right over here, upload, boom. I'll download the 360 by 360 on the free. So I'll like move this back over here. And then I have my thing up here. Now let's go to my downloads. I can see it right here. I just grab that file and I'll drag it over here in my media pool somewhere. And then because I made it transparent, he pops up on screen. It's been what? Oh. So I'll cut it here. I don't need this. What? Right here, I'll come up and I'll keyframe this because I want him that big in that. Oh. And I'll come here at the very beginning and like you have your X and your Y axis. Let's go this way. So he'll like slide in. What? And then right there, I'll cut it. And what? No, I saw something on TikTok the other day where this couple would do coffee enemas. Like they'd like make coffee in a coffee pot and then boof it right in their prison pocket. And I was like, wait a second, what the hell is you doing? I did work at a mental hospital for a little bit. And so like I'll just do like simple shit like that. So like I use this transition tab like quite a bit when I do that. and that kind of keeps, I can like do, you can do quite a bit with this. And then like I'll use the dynamic zoom quite a bit.
And one of the wards I was working in, it was like an open ward.
So let's show a dynamic on this. I'm just going to do this just to show you. You see, like it zoomed it in, it looks kind of shitty. If you come over here into your edit page, we can click on that. We can go here. We can go to the dynamic zoom. The green is going to be where you start and the red is going to be where you end. So like I could put this right at full screen right there. And then obviously the ending point is going to be a lot smaller. A lot smaller. So I can do it like this, and within the constraints of where your cuts are, that's how fast that's going to happen.
And one of the wards I was working in, it was like an open ward. First night I was there.
So you can do that, and then you can do it in and out. So like however you want to set that up. So like when you go to dynamic zoom, it can be linear ease in, ease out, whatever.
One of the wards I was working in, it was like an open ward. First night I was there,
I kind of like did that little thing, is get ready to hunch back over and come back through or whatever. If it's long enough, you can really do it.
Have you ever seen those like big 5-pound like tubes of like hamburger you can get, and you make it with like when you do your big chili or slappy joes or whatever?
So I do have something for the slappy joes and the chili. Let me find it. Because like all of this are like things that I've done. I use this. I use Amberlin. I use this. So sloppy joes. I forget what I said first. Did I say chili first? So chili be... Okay, so I can grab chili, place it over here. Did it land over there? Maybe not. Best chili ever. Okay, I see the chili. I'm gonna grab the sloppy joes. So chili, sloppy joes. And if you look over here, like here's sloppy joes. Here's the regular sloppy joes. The regular photo I got. And then here's the one with the background removed. You can see like remove BG preview. And like, there's one with the crazy lady and there's one with the crazy lady transparent background. So I use a lot of transparent backgrounds just so like when I'm doing something over the video, it's not like interrupting absolutely everything unless I want it to interrupt absolutely everything. So let's go back here.
Make it with like when you do your big chili.
Okay, so like I say big chili right there. So we're gonna put that there. No, I'm not. I'll put this right here. And like when you pull it over, it kind of stops there, and then you can drag it past. See, it kind of hooks there, snaps there.
Chili or slappy out.
So right there, I'm gonna take this. You have your Y position, and you can just grab it and scroll over, or you can type it in. I want it right, right there at the very edge. And then I'm gonna keyframe this here. So that means that's where I want that, okay? And then I can scroll back here to the beginning. And on X, we do this plane, and on Y, we do this plane. So I could like take it and make it look like it's falling out of the sky.
Big
like,
chili or
boom, you know what I'm saying? Like right there. And then
Joe's or whatever.
Right there is where I'm going to end both of them. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it there, and that's going to give me a good like ending point for both of these things I'm doing. So there's the Slappy Joes.
Slappy Joes or whatever.
So obviously I don't want that big because it takes up the entire screen. It just kind of taking up a lot of real estate. So I'm going to zoom this out a little bit. I'm going to funk with it a tad. I want it to land because obviously the top's cut off. It was a small photo. So the top's off there. I have this one coming from the so Joe's right there. Right there is where I want it. So I'm going to keyframe it there. Now, how do I want to start it? So like I could have it slide in from the left, slide in from the right. Since obviously the chili's falling, it'll fall right down where it needs to be. And then I could like slide this in over me. Now there is a way that you can, like you can see me here in the bottom left. There is a way where you can select that and make another layer out of that area. kind of like how we do the background remove, and set that in front of everything and then have stuff slide behind it. But you have like, it's like a lot of like fusion work on that, like adding a node for that and all this and that. So I'm not like 100% worried about that at all. So I'm going to come back here to the front. I'm going to go here on the X. I'm just going to put it outside of frame. And then I'm going to scroll down here. I'm going to click it there. I'm going to cut it. I don't need the end of it. So now we have
big 5 pound.
You see, like I started it here in my hands, like a
pound.
aids
Like
in the
tubes
center.
of, like hamburger you can get, and you make it with like when you do your big chili or slappy joes or whatever. Dog.
I think that's cool. I think it worked out really good.
So there was this one lady that was there. There was this one.
So I can do one lady. Let me. So there's one lady.
One lady that was there.
There was this one lady. Okay. So right there, I want this lady like visible. So what I'll do, add some keyframes there. I'm gonna go to the front, and we're gonna be working on. Actually, let me mark that again. We'll have her come from the bottom up. So like you can see like where her hair is. I'm just tucking that hair down.
There's this one lady that
did not work like at all.
One lady that was there.
Let me re-add this element in.
So there is this.
There's one lady. One a little bit before that. You can see where it lines up there at the bottom. I'm going to keyframe that again. Sometimes you... Then I can... Nope.
So there was this one lady that was...
And then I can just cut it right there.
There was this one lady that was...
I don't need it on screen like a whole lot. And then, yeah, I just cut it right there. Done.
So there was this one lady that was there.
So like I'm telling a story and I'm using like all of these different photos and on screen things to add to the story that I'm telling. Like it may be like brain rot bullshit. Like it mostly may be brain rot, like I get that, but you know, I think it's kind of cool.
I can't give away her name because of HIPAA, but she like can't give away her name because of HIPAA.
So like I'll hear that and I'll be like, I think Hippo, you know, the health health identity prevention law. So like you can't like ask people questions about their medical situations and stuff, especially in a official capacity. So I think Hippo there, but I can't think of a way to make it Hippo and then hold on. I could use this one. I could use this one. Let me go ahead and get this done. Nope, wrong one. That's actually a pretty big image. Oh, you can share my stream in Kit community and you hit me 200 followers and 100 views and earn $1,000 per stream. I don't think so, dog. I'm good on it, bud. I'll be good on it, big dog. So what I'm trying to find is will this let me do it? Nope. Okay. Nope. I think it'd be cooler to do a face. I wish I could do gifts like this. Oh my God. I wouldn't be able to do it that way. I probably could with a more powerful program like Photoshop. I can't seem to do it in Photopea, which is fine. So like I found like somebody saying, oh, so I'm going to put like hippo and then O behind it, like hippo or hippo. Oh man, some of these freaking images are just straight hamburgers. Oh shit. Okay, this one may not be the best, but it's a JPEG. We're going to take it into a PNG. I think I'm going to be able to use it. There's really not much of a background. Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So let me go back over here. I got two screens going. So we're gonna have the big hip.
Was there? I can't give away her name because of HIPAA.
So we're gonna put the big hippo right here. Big old bitch. Such a hard drag. Okay. So let me put this.
Is it hip?
So I'm gonna put that there. And then do that there, and then
Is a HIPAA.
yeah, it's not gonna work. I probably have hundreds of photos in my downloads just from doing stuff like this. just use it. Fuck it. Okay, so I need to reposition him actually. She should his bear name because is a hip. Okay. Is a HIPAA. Is a HIPAA. Ooh, I don't like that. I'm gonna redo it. Because a HIPAA. Because a HIPAA. Oh, an AVIF file? Yeah, I'm not doing that one. All right, I'm actually gonna the HIPAA. Sorry about that. I need to turn that off. I don't know how long it's been like that. Hotkeys. Where's my hotkeys? Where is my hotkeys? Yeah, I have shift plus minus. I don't know why I did that. Maybe I fucking hit something. I don't know. Anyways, as I was saying, I don't even know how long it was like that because I got this thing up. Anyways, so let me put this back up here. It'll come up here and you can click and get a preview. You can see the background's transparent. Let's drag it over there. There it is. And you can see it like lining up. It'll want to snap to that.
With you, dog.
So I'll come here and I'll go ahead and cut it. I don't need the rest of that, so I'll just delete it. And now I can do something like where I key it right there, and then that's what it's gonna be, and then I could like zoom it out where it just like pops out at us.
Back in her day.
Yeah, we know she wasn't with you, big dog.
And then I could get like so hyenas laughing. And yeah, like I'll just search. We'll just be rolling through here. See, and like the thing is, like the color here may be enough that like when I put it through this background removal tool, it may not snag it. See, there's differentiation here, but that's just, that photo's ass. Obviously don't want the gore. Licensable. So basically what this means is you can't use it. Essentially that's what that means. So I'm hoping like some Johnny come lately was like, I could use that. It saves over here. Boom. Oh, I bet that's let's go back and check that. That's an AVIF file. I should have checked. Normally I'll go save and I'll see what it's saving as. And this is like internet only file, so I can't use it. Let's go see what this is. It's a JPEG. I can use it. Didn't kill the quality too bad. 500 by 350. Take it. It saves. Come over here. I'll refresh. Have that come up. Drag it over. Put it. Pull it down. Wherever we're. Want this one a little smaller. And I'll hide its feet, you know, just something stupid. I'll put a keyframe here, keyframe there. I'm gonna roll back to the front, and then like I can just like slide this over, and then when I go to play it,
Dog. Yeah, you see a lot of crazy stuff like that, but
Yeah, that's crazy.
So like that dead space, I don't need it. Ripple effects on, so as soon as I delete it, it just smacks it all together. Now, occasionally, when you're using DaVinci Resolve, you'll get a gray block there, and sometimes you have to redo it. And mainly, it's like when you're like, let's say I was like to duplicate this particular scene, right? So like, let's say I duplicate it right there. There's nothing for it to hit off of. So like, if you go to delete that, it'll snap it back. I don't want it that way because it'll stack the video. You know what I'm saying? You'll come across that every now and again.
Yeah, you see a lot of crazy stuff like that, but I'm thankful for those like opportunities. You know what I'm saying? So like it was that wasn't fun. That wasn't fun.
Yeah.
So
We'll go up here to like text. I can go to like text plus, add that in here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to trim it right there because I don't want it like bleeding over. There's a certain, I'm going to do a text on screen. So I like the Gideon Book Basic. I like that one a lot. Like something like that.
that wasn't fun.
And then right here, I'll put a key mark right there. And I'll scroll to the front and then I'll roll this back and it'll make it look like it's typed out.
That wasn't fun. That wasn't fun.
Yeah.
So I could like, I could cut it right there because it's starting to get into my head. You know what I'm saying? It's to go over here and hit that. And another thing we can do, you can add whatever colors you want. I'm going to stick with white just because there's so much going on on screen, and I might bump the size just a little bit. So
That wasn't fun.
so it kind of gives it that typed on screen kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying?
That wasn't fun.
Yeah.
I have an idea. Like the stuff I'm doing is like really kind of basic. You know what I'm saying? Now I know people on here, they can play whatever music. They don't get hit, but I'm also on Twitch and YouTube right now, so Twitch cares. YouTube really. I'm doing like all this. Like I had to go in and do a blur, and I'll show you that in a minute. And how I did that. 655 by 381. That works for me, big dog. Okay. So I'll go through, refresh, and see I got the emotional damage. It kind of cut it off here on the side, but like you'll get the vibe. Okay, I need to come out of Text Plus and go back to Media Pool, and then I need to bring this back up, and I need to drag that over. All right, and then I can put this back over here's.
So that wasn't fun.
So
Yeah.
the right here, I'll just do the full frame there. I don't care. And then back here, I'll just like, looks like it's coming right out of freaking Drew's mouth.
That wasn't fun. That wasn't fun.
Yeah.
And then I could just snip it right there. Boom, done.
Nope.
So now I got a nice type on
That
text.
wasn't fun. That wasn't fun.
Yeah.
Transition to a meme. I'm gonna redo that.
Yeah.
You
Not gonna have it come out there, you know.
It's
Just,
fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
and right there, cut it, gone. And there is a little bit of an overlap there. I
Fine.
could have done that a little
That
cleaner.
wasn't fun.
Yeah.
It sounded like Miko kind of fantasizing over here, just a little bit, just a little bit. He's chubbed up. He's chubbed up right now. He's like, wait a second, hamburger and some like sawed off human beings, dog. Shit, let me pull out this KY jelly over here.
Okay, like, just you spit, bro.
I dry beat, dog. I'm a real man. You know, I dry beat.
So these are like some weird humor things or whatever. So is that going full freaking, not one at a time, is it? Hell no. This when I was doing that Backrooms game. All right, is this the... Okay. So I got one here that says like, I'm a real man or whatever, wherever that fucking thing went. Let me try it again. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Just you spit, bro.
I dry beat, dog. I'm a
Spit, bro.
So I could do this here.
I dry beat, dog. I'm a real man, you know. I dry beat, dog. I'm a real
Like a cut there,
man, you know what I'm saying?
and then I can cut there. So I can go and I can do a dynamic zoom on this. Go over here to edit. So it's automatically want to come up.
Beat, dog. I'm a
But obviously,
Spit, bro.
why is that coming up? Okay. So red is where it ends, green is where it starts. Obviously want to start like big. Like such. You can see the green right there. Means you got it in frame. Bitch. You gotta click this. All right. You're right above the Call of Duty.
Spit, bro.
I dry beat, dog. I'm a real man.
Okay, so I kind of see where that's at. So I can go to this one and I can just zoom in. And I saw where the, there we are. What I'm going to do is I'll go back and forth here.
Oh my god, dog. I'm a
Right, I need to tighten this up a little bit. I need to go a little bit further in. Tap the edge there. It's dark, so I have to. Might need to go just a tad bit more. I'm essentially trying to line it up with the other. If I roll back, if I go back here,
oh my god.
I gotta go tighter. Because it ends like right here, right about there. So that's what I'm trying to replicate here. There's probably an easier way to do it. It's just like, I don't know how to do it. Probably an easier way. So I'm just doing it this way. There we are. we are. Okay, so right there at the Real Man, I'm gonna grab this. It's just this overly buff guy or whatever.
Dog, I'm a real man.
And then I will click on this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like get him kind of over my body like this. I could take his head off, but I don't want to go like that crazy with it. Right.
And you know what I'm saying?
And then I can cut. Boom. On to the next.
You spit, bro.
I dry beat, dog. I'm a real man. You know what I'm saying?
I know that's not like the cleanest, but like when you're eyeballing it, that's about the best I can do.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So essentially what I did with this, if I go over to my videos, these are all hatch clips that I got off a stream. So I have to do like this overlays this, this overlays this, this overlays this. So I gotta like, that's why I haven't touched these other two yet, because I have those going on. And I have to do I have to kind of get that stuff figured out. Let me open my thing here. Is it active now? No. There we are. There we are. Got my socials up there. Morgmat everywhere. Kick, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. So you might see me like bumping back.
And some like sawed off human being.
Yo.
It sound like Miko kind of fan.
So you s- that was here.
Is my forearm, and I got.
No, those
She
bitches is
must-
huge.
She,
No, those
She
bitches is
must-
huge.
she must have been a champ back in her day.
Yeah, we know she wasn't with you, big dog.
Was it? Oh, if the friction, did it cook or what?
It just thawed. She had like half of it in there, dog.
Was it long?
Dude, that thing's as big as my forearm. That thing's as big as my forearm, and I got some forearms on me, dog. I was like, son of a bitch.
No, those
She
bitches is
must-
huge.
She must have been a
thi-
champ.
I think he was talking about, because he was watching me. That's Ninja. I think he was watching me, and I think he saw the forearm.
Champ back in her day.
Yeah, we know she wasn't with you, big dog.
Okay, so we know that she wasn't with you, big dog. Like it was fun. That wasn't fun.
It sounded like over here. He's burger and
He was real intrigued about those. Oh, the butt plugs.
Part is right.
Okay, so like just to give some context, we were like, they know about my previous occupation, doing some funeral work, and I was talking about the cavity plugs, the post-mortem rectal plugs for open casket that's used, and I was talking about it in a very serious manner, and like Miko just fucking goes off, and it was kind of funny. He seemed really intrigued by it. Really, he's like, "Hey man, yeah." It's like I had a picture like one like popping up on screen or whatever.
I dry beat, dog. I'm a real man. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Do I have that here? That's
Just
crazy.
you spit, bro.
I dry beat, dog. I'm a real man. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Okay, so that's crazy. We're past that. Okay.
And some like sawed off. He's chubbed up just a little bit. Like Miko kind of fantasy. That wasn't fun. But I'm thankful for those like opportunities. You know what I'm saying? And
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I'm thankful for those like opportunities. You know what I'm saying? So like it was.
Well,
That
actually,
wasn't fun.
you know.
That wasn't fun.
Yo.
It sounded like Miko kind of fantasy.
All right, let's go back. you can hear Dre laughing. It's funny, so I'll keep that in there. It's like all that can go. Ripple takes it together, puts it right back. That's something else I need to do because I use, as you can see, I got Voicemeeter running. As you see up there, unregistered license because I haven't paid for it and I'm not going to. Anyways, so doing it that way, there is like processing that I do for mic and stuff on my end before it goes to OBS. So that causes a delay, and I have to do like clap tests to like set up how many milliseconds of delay I gotta have. And I was saying this the other day on stream, like that's why I don't use anything else. That's why I only use OBS. Like I can't get it to dial in on Streamlabs. I can't get it to dial in on Meld. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, fuck it. I won't use your service. So, or your product or whatever.
It sounds like Miko kind of fantasizing over here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. He's chubbed up.
So I obviously can't put like what I want to put there, you know what I'm saying? But well, we got something here. We got something here. We'll save this one, and then do I have an up? I don't. I'll find one. That license. They want me to pay $12? No, $18 for that? Dog, you lucky I don't just steal that motherfucker, dog. So it's already in PNG for me. That's gonna make it super easy for me, dog. Thank you for destroying the quality at 250. I appreciate you. Where are we at? Where's the other? Okay, there we are. There we are.
He's chubbed up.
So I'm gonna take the brick, put the brick there. I don't need it that big. So I want it right there. Boom, I'm gonna throw my keyframes in.
He's chubbed up.
About right there. And I'll cut, and then I'll take the up arrow. Kind of see like where it goes.
He's chubbed up.
Okay.
He's chubbed up. He's
And like sometimes like you'll see it'll get like a little choppy there if you need to. You just hit your arrow key over until you catch that first frame right there. So I'm just gonna like slide. Oh, bitch. So I'll do like
he's chubbed up. Chubbed up.
so right there. Put a keyframe there. Roll back to the beginning. We're doing y-axis here. Just below. I should have done it where I like cropped all my toolbar out, but it is what it is.
He's chubbed up. He's chubbed up right now. He's like, wait a second, hamburger and some like.
I feel like I've already done this.
One of the wards I was working in, it was like an open ward. First night I was like,
Let's make sure I'm not over.
bit. Just a little bit. He's chubbed up.
Okay, so I've already done this
He's
one.
chubbed up right now. He's like, wait a second, hamburger and some like sawed off human beings, dog.
Okay. I need to go here.
Like
There's
sawed
something
off human
after
beings,
this that I want to do then.
Okay, watch out. Just use spit, bro.
I dry beat, dog. I'm a real man. You know what I'm saying? About those ones. Don't worry. He was real intrigued about those ones. Don't worry, dog. You'll get one. You'll get one. He's really.
Plugs.
He,
More interested in a bunch. The crazy part is, right? The crazy part is.
So like another thing that I do is you can see like all my audios. So like I can boost up what I need to because the way that I have my sources in OBS, I have a lot going on.
The crazy part is, right? He was more interested in a butt plug.
Okay, so butt plug. I kind of remember what I did for this one. Okay, there's a rubber cement. Itch. Like it took me forever to make that. Kind of insane. Okay, here it is. Yep. So let me put this butt plug in, and let me put this butt plug in. Where are we at? Where to put it? Right at the top. Okay.
Butt plugs.
he was.
He was more interested in.
So this is like one of the ones that we use in the funeral homes. Like it's got a handle on it. We put it in there and we fucking thread it in. This side goes. You see how it's tapered, right? You get that? Okay. Just making sure.
The butt plugs.
He was
Interested in the butt plugs.
He was really. He was.
I think I took a hit off the vape or something.
Interested in the butt plugs.
He was really. He was real intrigued about those ones. Don't worry, dog. You'll get one. You'll get one.
He said, "Let me leak."
No, because I'm not. That sounds
Yeah, too
crazy.
many-
Putting a fucking foot wide butt plug in. Foot wide butt plug in. Foot wide butt plug. Foot wide butt.
Go ahead and keyframe it there. That's where I
Oh,
want it.
whoop.
And we'll do like coming into frame that way.
Put no fucking foot wide butt plug in. That shit.
Well, you can only handle the 6-inchers?
So.
So-
So.
I don't know what I want to do here. I don't know what I want to do there. How did I do that? Because I made this once. I done made this once. It's like an open ward and forearm, and I got some forearms on me, dog. That see a lot of crazy stuff like that. Hamburger.
Spit, bro.
Crazy part is right.
Don't worry, dog. You'll get one.
What?
You can only handle the 6-inchers. Okay, I did a zoom in on that. Okay. Well, you can only handle the 6-inchers. So I'll put a cut there. Put a cut there. I'm going to do dynamic on this. We're going to go over to edit. My dynamic window's already selected. I'm going to click that. You can see it's wanting to zoom out. I don't want it to do that. I want it to zoom in. Click this, bring it down. Start messing with the sizing. Maybe a little bit tighter. All right, and then we'll go over here and watch it. See how? Well, you can only handle the 6-inchers.
So.
So-
You guys put glue around the rim. You guys put glue.
All right, I know what I did with this one. Bring that down. Close that out. I don't need it. All right, so I need lube. No, wrong lube. I need lube. A rim. Okay. And then I need anime girl. I should have named these. It would have been much easier for me to find if I did it that way. Instead of just scrolling and hoping and hoping and scrolling. I feel like I downloaded that previously. Like that was something that, yeah, here it is. Okay. And then the anime girl. Okay.
So.
So-
You guys put glue around the rim. Glue.
Okay, so I see where the lube starts. So we're gonna find our lube.
Glue around the rim. Around.
Then I'm gonna find the rim. I had to add another video track. Ooh. I was a little overzealous on this one.
Around the rim. Around the rim.
Bitch.
Glue around the rim. Blue. Blue. Blue around the rim. Not blue around the rim.
So,
Like, I mean, just honestly, like, just like little silly shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just little silly shit like that.
Blue around the rim.
sometimes depends on how blown out they are. You probably depends on how blown out they are. You
Nothing I see.
depends on how blown out they are. You depends on how depends on how blown out final depends on how blown out they are. Depends on how blown out. Depends on how blown out they are. You probably we're gonna need some glue, some Gorilla.
I'm looking for ones I've already downloaded, so I'm like searching through. I guess that would be considered yesterday. After midnight. Some glue, some Gorilla Glue, maybe some out they are. You probably we're gonna need some glue, some Gorilla Glue. Probably we're gonna need some glue, some Gorilla Glue, maybe. We're gonna need some glue, some Gorilla Glue, maybe some. Rubber cement. And it's rubber cement. Glue, some Gorilla Glue, maybe some rubber cement. Glue, some Gorilla Glue, maybe some rubber cement.
Ready.
I bet. New job? That's what's up.
My new job is.
Boy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I did like dye his hair that like foxtail and black and red. Just stripe it all.
Sub up. 1/3 of the way. What?
Like how far you've gotten on your subathon stuff. That thing you got down there at the bottom.
Okay. My
Okay. I see it now. Okay. Yeah. I see it now. Oh yeah. I see it now. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's gone. I don't need it. Oh yeah. I see it now. Okay. Yeah. I need to do that thing you got down there at the bottom.
Okay, my bad, Wound. I thought you was like.
Okay.
I thought you was like fucking 60. I thought you was like fucking.
I'm gonna put a dynamic zoom there. Go over here and bottom.
Okay, my bad, Wound. I thought you was like fucking 16. I didn't know you was 20, but still.
That was like a super sussy situation.
It's like fucking 16.
What I'm gonna try to do here is like, I'll go back over here. Oh, this is such a pain in the ass. So which dynamic zoom, like you could like have it happen and then like the rest of the clip like stay at that zoom instead of like having to do what I'm about to do because it's a fucking pain in the ass. So I gotta like zoom in, like find my spot, like where I'm going to be. And then try to do my best to match it up with the previous frame. Hey, boot. I need to go in tighter. Tighter. Little tighter. Might even have to go tighter than that. No, maybe not.
You was like fucking 16. I didn't know you was 20, but still. I thought you was like fucking 16. I didn't.
I need to go tighter.
fucking 16. I didn't know you.
All right, so then I'm gonna take titles.
My bad, Wound. I thought you was like. I thought you was like fucking. Okay, my bad, Wound. I thought you was like. I thought you was like fucking 16. I didn't know you was 20, but still.
Talk your shit now, big dog. Talk your shit now, big dog.
And then I'll put a nice little fade. Probably the blur.
Talk your shit now, big dog.
That's kind of it. That's kind of it. It's nothing real crazy. But she like. So, like, I have this as a thumbnail. I'll use that completely for a thumbnail. Nope, nope, nope. Looks whack. Bitch. But she like took the sheath off of that thing and folded it down and used it on herself until it like thawed out, and she was like scooping it out of herself raw and eating it. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
4 for me.
In
Yeah,
that case, I'm gonna stay up too.
Bro, let me tell you something, dog. Since I started doing these coffee enemas, dog, it's been what? No, I saw
Yeah.
something on TikTok the other day where this couple would do coffee enemas. Like they'd like make coffee in a coffee pot and then boof it right in their prison pocket. And I was like, wait a second, what the hell is you doing? I did work at a mental hospital for a little bit, and one of the wards I was working in, it was like an open ward.
I gotta fix that. So like that's why I watch over stuff. So I notice this is off. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
And one of the wards I was working in, it was like an open ward. First night,
Why is it doing that? Holy smokes.
one of the wards I was working in,
Let's try that again. Let's see if I reinitiate dynamic zoom. If it will not be so freaking ratty ass looking, dog.
and one of the wards.
Oh yeah, I don't like that. You see how like it steps that whole
So I was-
fucking. Okay.
And one of the wards.
Okay, so. Was it just a
one
mess
of
up
the
there?
wards I-
Nope. Yeah, we're not doing dynamic zoom there.
One of the wards I was.
Like what I'll do is I'll use the transform, and we'll do it this way. That's probably going to be my best bet here. That's probably going to be my best bet here. So for whatever reason, and that's like why I like watching this stuff over. Like, yeah, I'm not going to get like, you know what I'm saying. I'm not going to get any views on this, but Like I still like doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like some people like to whittle, some people like to, you know, like drink beer and go home and cause domestic violence. I like doing this stuff. I like streaming to nobody. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Let's see here. Okay. So I'm gonna boom. Try to find that edge right there. All right. And I'm using my arm in the side of my browser.
And one of the wards I was
Bitch.
working.
And then I'll go here. Okay, I gotta say my mouse sensitivity is so high because I played competitive Call of Duty for so long. It's like, it's fucking difficult, dog. So let's see if this works.
And one of the wards I was working in, it was like an
That's
open
way
ward.
better than that other
Have
shit.
you ever
Yeah.
seen those like big 5-pound like tubes of like hamburger you can get, and you make it with like pound, pound.
I think I can do that better. I want to make it look like I'm holding it for a second and then.
And one of the wards I was working in was like open ward. Have you ever seen those like big 5-pound like tubes of like?
Let me reset.
5-pound.
Okay, so right there's where I want it. We have that highlighted. So I can zoom this out. I'm gonna bring this over and try to set it right in my freaking hands. Like that right there. I'm going to put a marker there because that's where I want to take the original to. It's to that.
Like tubes of like hamburger.
Here is where I'll move it over, move it up, and put some fucking thickness to it. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll key it there. And then I'll come back over here. I'll move it and I'll shrink it and I'll move it and I'll shrink it. And I'll take it down and I'll shrink it and I'll move it and I'll kind of make it bigger.
Those like big 5-pound like tubes of like hamburger you can get, and you make
Like
it with
that.
when you do.
That's why I go back and I watch this stuff. Like 100%. That's why I go back and watch this stuff. Because like simple things like that, like I think it made it look a little better. I mean, I know that's subjective. It looks better to me. I like it better. That's like a better like in-game thing right there. You know, whatever you want to call it, in product. That's why I go back and I watch this shit. Like, yeah, it's goofy stuff. Me and my boys just kicking it on stream or whatever. But like, it's those little things there that make me feel better about the, you know, that the end product. Because like when I first did this, like all this up here was like I was getting like blocked in certain regions and stuff because like what was going on screen and junk. So like I came through and I'm like, I'm gonna redo it again, but we're gonna make it really good. All right, let's keep going. Watch it again.
Open ward. First night I was there. Have you ever seen those like big 5-pound like tubes of like hamburger you can get, and you make it with like when you do your big chili or Slappy Joe's or whatever? Dog. So there was this one lady that was there. I can't give away her name because of HIPAA, but she like took the sheath off of that thing and folded it down and used it on herself until it like thawed out, and she was like scooping it out of herself raw and eating it. That was my first night. That was my first night on that ward. That was my first night, dog. And I was like, I might have to find me a new gig.
Was it, so if the friction, did it cook or what?
It just thawed. She had like half of it in there, dog.
Miko's such a dumb motherfucker. Because you got to think, like, internal wise of the body, like the most you're gonna, like, even with like a real bad fever, like 120 is probably gonna be the most that you see inside of a body, like regular. You know what I'm saying? Could you sous vide? It's gonna still be blue. You know what I'm saying? So, and they only get cold after when we start talking about those plugs. But anyways,
It just thawed. She had like half of it in there, dog.
Was it long?
Dude, that thing's as big as my forearm. That thing's as big as my forearm, and I got some forearms on me, dog. I was like, son of a bitch.
No, those
She
bitches is
must-
huge.
She must have been a champ.
Those bitches.
he used the plural there, so like that's something simple. Man, I see that I bring this up, it'll be like people from like my 800-pound life that were like really cool. You know what I'm saying? Except for that dude from Rhode Island, and we all know who we're talking about, but still, we'll just use one. Fuck it.
No, those
She
bitches is
must-
huge.
She must have been a champ. Back
And see, that's the thing. Like, it's so hard to find like a picture of somebody this big standing up. Like, they're normally like sitting on a couch or bed or something of that nature. So, like, finding one that would be comparable in size and such. And like, some of these people's like happy. Like, the only reason I use the Amber Lynn is because she's like a straight bitch. Like, she's mean to people, dog, and she's like ego driven.
Huge.
She must have been a champ back in her day.
Yeah, we know she wasn't with you, big dog. Yeah, you see a lot of crazy stuff like that, but I'm thankful for those like opportunities. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it was that wasn't fun. That wasn't fun.
Yo.
It sounded like Miko kind of fantasizing over here, just a little bit, just a little bit. He's chubbed up. I may fantasizing over here, just a little bit, just a little bit. He's kind of fantasizing over here.
I'm gonna take that out because I don't like it.
Over here, just a little bit. He's chubbed up. He's chubbed up right now. It's like, wait a second, hamburger and some like sawed off human beings, dog.
Because I try to like line it up with their mouth. I could bring that down, but it's not that big of a deal.
Shit, let me pull out this KY jelly over here.
Okay, like just use spit, bro.
I dry beat, dog. I'm a real man. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
The crazy part is, right? He was more interested in the butt plugs.
He was real intrigued about those ones. Don't worry, dog. You'll get one. You'll get one.
He said, "Let me leak." He said, "Let me leak."
I gotta delete all these photos when I'm done. No, bitch, I just want one. I just want one. What are you doing? No one.
Butt
You'll
plugs.
get one.
He said, "Let me leak." He said, "Let me leak."
I need to set up a hotkey for that. I know they got, like, I use a Stream Deck too, and they got a thing for that, but it's like fucking $40, dog. Shit. Okay. Let's make this bigger. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Get one.
He said, "Let me leak."
No, because I'm not. That sounds
Yeah, too
crazy.
many-
Putting a fucking foot wide butt plug in. That shit.
Well, you can only handle the 6-inchers.
So,
So-
do you guys put glue around the rim?
Sometimes depends on how blown out they are. You probably we're gonna need some glue, some Gorilla Glue, maybe some rubber cement. Oh yeah. I see it now. Okay, yeah. I need to do that. Oh yeah. I see it now. Okay, yeah. I need to do that thing you got down there at the bottom.
Okay, my bad.
Oh yeah. I see it now. Okay, yeah.
So I'm gonna cut that because I don't think that like adds any context to anything.
I need to do that thing you got down there at the bottom.
Okay, my bad, Wound. I thought you was like fucking 16. I didn't know you was 20. I thought you was like fucking 16. I didn't know you was 20, but still.
Talk your shit now, big dog. Talk your shit now, big dog.
Some people put like I have outros and stuff that I could use there, but I don't give a shit. Like I have like that. And yes, I used AI for that shit. I don't give a fuck. All right. So one of the things I'm going to do here, because I am uploading to YouTube, and as you guys know, with YouTube, the codecs that it renders 1080 and 1440 at is different than the codecs that it renders 4K at, whether it's native 4K or upscaled 4K. So I'm going to do upscale 4K. Since I'm just using regular BS here. Hold on. Try to find something else to fucking listen to here, dog. Now, if I was just streaming on this, it'd be cool. It'd be cool. Okay. Stream with the boys. I'm gonna put it in my vidges. We're gonna do MP4. I'm gonna do so you have 264 and 265. The container of 265, I think the compression's better ish. but I used H264 last time. We're gonna upscale this to 4K Ultra HD. We're gonna use the regular frame rate. I think the encoding profile. I think we used high encoding profile on that. The keyframes were auto. I know you can like change that a little differently if you have Studio. I don't have Studio, so like that's just kind of like how it is. Let's see here. Where's my... I think I did... No, maybe I did do... Let me see here. I'm almost certain I took a screenshot of this. So my brain is moving a little slow today. Yeah, this guy right here, for sure. So MP4 256, he's in the video. I'm going to use auto. His frame rate, he uses, because he records at 23, I record at 60. Auto. It is not letting me choose. Let me see. Oh, variable bit rate, yeah. So I do it at 80,000, which like for 4K 80 to 100,000 is okay. I could do 85. Just making sure I got everything correct here before I hit that button. Damn. I think it's that one. That's the one I was missing. And like when it says right here, oh, I just saw it in the, what the fuck? Yeah, render all video tracks. I noticed that like when it does this, it also does like all of my audio tracks, which I got like a ton there too. So this is the way I split it up, and when it all renders in, it all gets baked in together. So I think that's everything. I am running a little bit high on this. This is a 3-minute video. Just for transparency, I'm going to add this to the render. It's going to say, yeah, different resolution. I want to go ahead and add. I'm going to click render all, and it's going through that. And we're going to go over here. CPU's up to 70. GPU's up to about wherever. So it's not a whole lot on this machine. And I am absolutely not dropping frames doing this either. So I'm not even like upset about it. So this won't take too long. I did the complex backrooms video. I did like a walkthrough tutorial of me beating it, and it was like an hour and 20 some minutes long, and it took forever. It took forever. Yeah, so this will be done here in just a minute. Yeah, it's whipping that shit out pretty good. So yeah, it's handling this. It's handling the stream. I'm streaming to Kick, YouTube, and Twitch. And this is relatively okay stuff. I am running on my CPU a 12700 KF, 12th gen, 12 core. And she's handling it just dandy. My 990 Pro's handling it well. Not too shabby. I'm not upset. And then 98, 99, and it's done. Completed in 2 minutes. Really not bad. I mean, it's not a very long video. It's 3 minutes and 22 seconds long. Not that bad. So go over here. What is this? And then it's right there. Do my thing there, and then it came out under a gig. I'm happy with that. Because I know I got some like fucking, yeah, that was 21 gigs, the complex video I did. Take the walkthrough. So yeah, that was 22 gigs. I've downloaded streams before. And like sometimes I'll go through and I'll make my own thing. I'm trying to find a stream I downloaded. Gnomes, yeah, that was 11 gigs. When me, Miko, and Dre were playing. There's me chugging some fucking tea, baby. So yeah, that was 11 gigs. I don't think I've downloaded a stream in a while. Because I've just been using yeah, so that's nothing, all things considered. I was getting ready to show something. Oh yeah. So like I just have like a thing set up on my Stream Deck. I just got a 15 key Stream Deck. I know they got like the fucking keyboard out from Corsair and shit. I don't want that, dog. I'd be gaming to hit a button and delete the whole stream or some shit. That'd be my luck. But yeah, I got like little buttons I can hit. It'll bring up my stuff there, you know. Start stream, end stream, start recording, change scene. So I can go to like just talking. Keeps my stuff up there. I can turn it off. I can turn it back on. Got a little glitch. I was trying to do like a multi-action for that, and that's kind of a pain in the ass. Like it didn't work out the way that I wanted to. Like OBS kept hitching on it. I was like, dog, why are you hitching, man? I'm gonna end up beating that ass. So yeah, I ended up doing it this way. It's a lot easier, and I did that in Resolve 2. So that was pretty easy, all things considered. And my setup here is like real simple. My setup here is like real fucking simple. Let me turn my... Yeah. So like, oh shit, I'm dropping stuff. Like a real simple PC. I'm using like a 2-monitor setup here. Real, I mean, nothing insane. Nothing insane. I've seen people doing like dual streams and all this, that, and the third and what have you. And I use NVIDIA Broadcast for my source for my camera. So I can like blur the background if I want. Or I can like remove the background if I want. That kind of number. And then, yeah, just kind of like make it halfway nice. Yeah, this is what I use. And you can do whatever. And turn that on, blur the background. Replace the background. So like I'm more of a floating head. Or, I don't know what I got over here. Let me see. Yeah, so I make it look like I'm at the news. Or like, you know, fire or whatever. So I mean, like I use a really simple setup. So yeah, I just remove the background, let that run in the bottom. So like I have, as you can see, voice meter, which I love voice meter. I'm a big advocate of Voice Meter. I'm making videos on this on my YouTube if you guys want to check it out. OBS, obviously. I'm running my Spotify, my browser, my Stream Deck. This is some pictures from my camera. It's real simple. And then like audio SM7B to CL1 to Focusrite. And then I have a, I don't have it plugged in. I have a Razer Kiyo Pro here, which I streamed on that for long fucking while. And then this is the Sony that I got, Sony VZ10 II, and I like it a lot. And I'm using a newer arm extension and a Walmart tripod, some fucking piece of shit Walmart tripod. I got an IKEA desk and my computer sitting on a rack system. It's a pretty simple-ish setup. Nothing too crazy. But I think it works out pretty good. Well, I appreciate you guys coming along with me. I'm gonna get ready to get a few things done, and I'll get this uploaded. I'll schedule it for tomorrow sometime. I'll ask AI like, hey, like what's the best time to post this or whatever. Like, it'll give me some shit to post, and I'll schedule it for that on YouTube and TikTok. I don't really use Instagram like a whole lot, so it's not like something I'm like super big on fucking around with. And I do have some other games I'm gonna be playing coming up, Paranormal Records and Docked Demo. When that game comes out, I'm gonna buy it. Of course, Phasmophobia, I'm gonna be doing that again here soon. I'm trying to find more people to play with on this. I think that'll be a fun little situation. But I appreciate you guys coming by, and until next time, you guys keep her easy. And if she's easy, keep her fucking twice. I'll talk to you guys later.